Today is Thursday, July 17th. We are going to try to solve the New York Times crossword puzzle. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, one across. Top tier is A team, maybe? Environmentalist or environmental concern in Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. It's like the factory or they're ruining all the trees or something. The Lorax is the animal. I don't know what the official thing is though. Mild cheese is feta, Gouda. Feta's 4 letters. It's not cheddar. Let's do feta. Ooh, there's an Edam cheese, I think, is something that pops in crosswords from time to time. That could be the answer as well. Whoops, I meant to hit tabs. We go down. Prez on a penny is A. Maybe it is A team. Burden is the TIFF task is a Thursday puzzle, so I got to be careful reading these clues to make sure I'm accounting for all of the different meanings of words. A nervous twitch is a spasm, is a... not sure. That's a thought. Maybe. Amen? Not sure. Whoa, okay. Stops, false, not any, witness, filming. I wonder if it's like the answer to not any is the middle 3 letters, and then false witness is the middle 5 letters, or 6 letters, or 7 letters, and then stops filming, like makes a cut, makes a scene, something? No, I'm not sure, but I bet that's kind of the theme. Makes a mess in a way as a pet is to dirty something. I don't know that still. Search engine giant based in China. Bing. It's only 4 letters though. Baba. That's Indian. It's also only 4 letters. I'm not sure. Flaky white fish. I don't know. Drag. Drag race to drag something on the ground. Drag queen. I don't know. Microsoft offering, whose name sounds like 2 letters of the alphabet. E. This would be like Gmail, but email, that's not 2 letters of the alphabet. E. EP, ET, EW, ER, because we could E. Et, ep, L. Ellie? Is there a Microsoft offering that's Ellie? I haven't heard of it, but it's 2 letters and it pops in crosswords and it's 5 letters, so we'll try it for now. Ones who are out of sight in brief. Sight as in the computer. No, still not sight. Out of like a citation. I don't know. Let's do some of the downs. Alpha Centauri A, par example. It's a different language. Alpha Centauri A, is that like a spaceship or rocket ship? A web source? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Another one. Bucks. Okay, roadside stopover. Ladies' title. Bucks mates. Bucks mates are does. Roadside stopover. I'm not sure yet. Director Kurosawa. Don't know. Headbangers genre is alt rock. Something rock. That feta could be incorrect. Metal. I like metal. Maybe it's not feta. It's Edam. That's what the cheese is. I think that's the that's probably correct. Drag, I don't know. Skip over is to pass, to overtake, to miss. Not sure. Hang outdoors, say, is a, what do they call the thing you sleep? Hammock. Hammock does not fit. It's O-C-K. Hang outdoors. What's something like a campsite? Thinking the noun, like what's a hang? That's outdoors. I don't know. Expensive topper. I don't know. Subject of an evaluation by a college panel is a admission or lack of admission, denial, or PhD. You're evaluating your PhD evaluate. That's probably what it is. Eval short for, okay, PhD is short for something as well. What is PhD short for? Something doctorate. I don't know. Intrusive, Don't know. Like respect for a parent is, I don't know. It has its ups and downs. A roller coaster, a track, a road. I'm not sure. Characters in There Will Be Blood. Don't know, but I'm guessing it ends in an S, perhaps. Navigate is to move around, is to go through. Talking point at a political debate is a, what's the talking point? It's a subject, it's the idea, it's a newsworthy piece of information. I don't know. Small sticking point, it's like a tine and a pay, something that's you're poking at. A pin, kind of like pin. Layout of solar panels is a rectangle, it's a square, is on a roof. And for example, though, layout of solar panels. Is EG for example, or is IE for example? I always forget the difference between the two. One's for example, and one is in other words. EG, I forget which one it is. They're similar though. Elvis Costello hit featured in Notting Hill. Don't know. That comes up in Crossword though, because I've seen that name and that, I think it's a show, Notting Hill, before. Film heroine in search of the demigod Maui. I'm guessing it's Moana. That's probably it. Precursor of the International Space Station. Something ISS. Precursor is like, what's the 3 letters or the word before the International Space Station? I don't know. Similar is alike, I'm putting in. Something carried into battle is a sword. I don't love that. I don't love sword. Let me get rid of that. Something carried into battle is a banner. It could be a sword. Section at the end of a textbook is the index, is the glossary, is the table of contents at the beginning. Last index doesn't fit. Glossary is too long. I'm not sure. Manner of speaking is your tone, is your dialect, doesn't fit. Not sure. Jet wing fasteners are rivets, perhaps. Hylocks. Probably rivets, but that could also be a play on words of somehow. We'll see. Sprint is to run fast, is a cell service, is a, I don't know. Word before foot, fire, or free. Fleeting foot, Bigfoot, big fire, big free. That doesn't make sense. Before. The foot, the fire, the free. I don't know. Grand tales are epics. I like that REIP. Those letters kind of make sense. 5 down being plural probably. Badlands discovery. I don't know. Surface area, like that. Afflicts is ails, ills. Let's do ails. Explosive stuff familiarly is TNT, Semtex. Doesn't fit. Explosive stuff, that could be like gossip, like juicy gossip is explosive. A cover up. I'm not sure. Setting for some White House events. The lawn, is this realm? Kingdom is realm. Here's hoping. I pray. So it is the lawn. Lawn, White House lawn. Like some chatter. DM'd, IM'd. It is something. Cartoon character who says, shh, be very, very quiet is Bugs Bunny, I think, or is it Elmer Fudd? Be very, I'm rabbit hunting, so it's probably Elmer Fudd, yeah, that's what it is. Pioneering puzzle-laden computer game. Minesweeper, MySpace. This ends in an S. Something views. Ooh, you know what? I think I do see it now. Pews is church seats. All right, we'll come back to that. Pioneering puzzle-laden computer game. I don't know. Is it like pecans? Recant. Missed. Not sure. I like that lower left. I think we're good there. Yearbook superlative is the tallest, is the most athletic, smartest, most likely to succeed. Something est would be the best, whatever, maybe. Smart is, I'm not smart because I can't think of an answer to this clue. Wise, adept, maybe, but adept's not really smart. Adept is like you're good at something. We'll see. Burden, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like team. I don't know if I like Ellie either. Nervous twitch is I don't know. That's a thought. Maybe. Don't know. Stops, false. Okay. So I'm thinking it's stops filming is cuts. So I'm going to put cut, CU, and then TS down here. And then false witness is that a sin? So they're basically going to be like, this is a word, whoops, and then there's going to be another word that's these two letters, and be a third word in the middle that's 3 letters. So not any is, I'll say it's all. Maybe not any is all, and then this entire thing is also going to be a word. That's probably unrelated to these 3 things. That's my guess. That being said, I don't know what the answer is to that one. Okay, makes a mess in a way as a pet, I don't know. Compact wooden figures or a hint to these answers. I don't know. Agree to, don't know. Come together is mesh, mix, maybe. I still don't know that. Edom, I like those. Let me take another. Ethernet, AlphaTauri was a sponsor for Formula One team last year or 2 years ago for a little while. But what did they do? Don't know. Bad advertising because I recognize them, but I don't know what they actually did. Or maybe that's good advertising that you're getting that anyway. Who knows? Okay, a buck's mates are deer. And then a lady's title is Madam. Mad, M-A-D-A-M. And then a spa is a roadside stopover. Demads, okay, that's not gonna work. It's probably not Madam. Is this an S? I'm not sure that's gonna be an S. This is a good one. I think that's gonna be how it works, and I kind of like that, so I haven't seen that before in a crossword. So let's see. Director Kurosawa, I don't know, what's this? Drag is, seed is here, don't know. Part of a seat assignment is the row. And then baseball rarities, it's definitely not a depth, that wasn't correct anyway. All these end in S. Baseball rarities are perfect games, or no hitters, are unassisted triple plays, are, I'm not sure, German possessive physicist Ernst. Who's the physicist Ernst? I don't know. Okay, region known for its silk and tea. India? Like India silk? Indian tea? I like PhD though. Subject of an evaluation by a college panel, or it's a PhD candidate, is someone who gets valued. They don't actually become a PhD. Maybe it's still PhD though. Let's go to the next one. A blank dish, hover dish, say disc, dish, hover dish, doesn't make sense. Hoover. Okay. Church seats are, oh, so I don't like this. I think it's pews, but also EWS down there, we'll see. But PEWS, I like. Pay-per-views, I wonder if it's that. Pay-per-views, let's just type that in. Pay-per-views. And then this would be pews. Minister informally is a something. Buffalo's waters are Erie's. Okay. This is hard to keep track of. I don't like RR though. Section at the end of a, no, so it's not that. Okay, maybe it's not pay-per-views. It's like pews then. Minister informally is a bishop is something. It is, that's the middle one. Buffalo's Waters is eerie. So I'm gonna say, okay, is a reverend. That's what it is. Peer reviews. Okay, we got it. So church seats is PEWS pews. Buffalo's Waters are Erie, Lake Erie, and then a minister is a reverend. And then all of it together, peer reviews is a phrase that's makes sense. Okay. Got the theme. Now we just need to kind of figure out the answers. All right. Seasonal malady is illness, ail, ill, seasonal malady. I don't know. Pirate sphere is the sea, perhaps. Makes sense. Gotcha. You're mine. We'll see. You sure? For real? Positive? Don't know. Words often appearing after a number and a hyphen. Number hyphen index. The in Jamie Blank, Jamie Tart, which is spelled that way, I think. So it's not pin. It must be a bit, bat, bot. I don't know yet. Also, this could be. No, I think it's T-A-R-T-T. Jamie Tot. Tolkien creature is an orc. Blank vegan. Vegan, Las Vegan. Las Vegan is resident of Nevada's largest city. A pack animal. A lot of things that are in a pack. Wolf pack. Elk pack. New pack. GNU. Not sure. Plus is add to also. Not sure. Classic pet name is Odie, Spot. That could be anything. Ales, I don't really. I like best. It's this. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Cheerful air is jolly. I don't know. Target is aim. The most. Maybe this is most. Target something. You aim at something. You're oversharing. TMI. Too much information. Cartoon canine is Garfield. It's not a canine. He's a cat. Odie's a dog that appears in crosswords. Sort of Rex. Snoopy. Cartoon Bluey. I don't know. .com is .org. Top tier is a something. Okay, environmental concern is deforestation. Mixed, probably wrong though too. Don't know my search engine in China. Flaky white fish is mahi, mahi. Drag, don't know. Out of sight. Hang outdoors is to campsite. Expensive topper, like something you put on a tiara, maybe. Expensive because it's got jewels and gems in there. I don't hate that. Okay, subject of an evaluation by a college panel. Oh, is this seesaw? Seesaw has its ups and downs. Navigate is to a reel. I'll say solar, but it's backwards. Layout of solar panels. Layout of solar panels, so also in the clue, is rural? No. Oh, I don't know this one either. Asia region. What's I don't know this either. I don't know any of these because I have everything that's kind of. We'll figure that out eventually. The errand, the index. Not any is all. Well, that might not be correct, but I do kind of like what it looks like. Steer, maybe that steers to navigate. I like that. Cuts, false witness is a something, and then not any. Cue card something. Cue card arts. Don't know. Let's go in here. Oh, it's Fido. That's a classic pet name. What is this? Some idle chatter. Something when not much is going on, you're just chit-chatting. Plus is also compact wooden figures or a hint to these. Oh, it's the whatever the dolls are where you have it's one doll, but then you open it up and there's another doll, then you open up there's another doll, and you just keep opening up and there are more and more dolls. What are those called? That I do not know. I can't tell you there, but that makes sense because that's kind of what this clue is. It's the larger, and then the one in the middle, and one in the middle, and then one in the middle. Man, I want to get this theme and get all these answers, at least the theme answers, because I figured it out, and that's usually the hard part. Buck's mates are deer. Lady's title is, it's got to be Madam. Madam. I don't know if the D's here or if the D's there. If it's here. Small sticking point is a dot, dit, dat. And then the middle, oh, ma'am. Sorry, it's not madam, it's just ma'am. M-A-A-M. All right. And then a roadside stopover is an inn. Domain namer. Small sticking point is a knit. Skip over is to omit. Director, I don't know who that is. I don't know what this is either. I like D-E-M-A-A-M-E-R and N-A-M-E-R because knit is correct. In's got to be correct. Am I just not reading this properly? Inimer? No. Domain namer? Domain namer? Is it, maybe it's not E? Domain namer? D-O-E-R? I don't like that. Drag is to something. What's this? Words often appearing after a number and a hyphen. In one dash. It's armor. Armor is carried in a battle. Okay. Manner of speaking is elt in. Oh, okay. Foot, fire, or free. I guess it might not be namer. It's definitely a T though. It could be an E, might not be correct either. Although, it's a buck's mate is a deer. What's the female name for a deer? I think a deer is a female and a buck is a male. Doe, does, buck's mates are does. That's what it is. Okay. Domain names. That makes sense then. Okay, there we go. Word before foot, fire, or free is sat, sut, sitfoot, satfoot, sotfoot, sutfoot, setfoot, set fire, set free makes sense. I guess it's E just because it's set free, set fire to something. You set foot on something. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, words. So 2 words. In, I blank. I nope. I note. Manner of speaking. I should be able to. I know. No. I none. Accent. In one. That's got to be it because accent is the manner of speaking. But in one. Armor, Moana, set. Those are all correct. Words often all in one, maybe? Not sure of that. Pack animal is I don't know. Physicist Ernst, Mac Ernst. Baseball rarity are TR I like, E I like, and yeah, it's always been plural. With all I am is two of them. German possessive is like mine, M-E-I-N. So once again, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it Elmer, like Elmer's glue, or is it Elmer? No, it's not Elmer. It's got to be Elmer. No, it's Elmer. Baseball rarities. T blank E-S. Oh, ties. That's what it is. Okay. Physicist German possessive is something. Mach Ernst. You come up with the Mach number. Sprint is to dash. Okay, I like that. Did Mach Ernst come up with the Mach number? Maybe. And then this, I'm not sure. What's Badlands Discovery? Maybe. Plus is an asset. Pack animal is once again, that word's always popping up. A fossil can be found in the Badlands. This was like Achilles. Cheerful air is Lulu. I don't like that being a vowel though. S something blank ing. Smart is Sting. Is an N. Cartoon canine. Goofy. Ben. Explosive stuff. Machines is what this is going to be. Time machines. So T-I-E-S is ties for the baseball rarity. M-E, it was M-E-I-N, mine. And then Mach, Ernst, I assume his last name is Mach. Ernst Mach. I'm guessing he came with the Mach number system. Explosive stuff is nitroglycerin. Nitro is short for that. Cheerful air is Lil? Cartoon canine? I don't think it's X, because that doesn't really make sense here. Smart is... It's not rec. No. Rets, no. There aren't too many letters this could even be. Smidge? Oh. It's got to be org. That was the... It's got to be Ren. It's got to be something ing. Smart is... Sting? Sping? Sling? Shing? I don't like any of those. Swing? Cheerful air? There's almost has to be a vowel, though. Too much information. TMI. .com? No. .org? Yes. Nitroglycerin. I feel like Elmer's... Elmer? With a U, maybe? Cartoon canine? Run? This doesn't really matter, though, because this can only be with the G. I don't know. I'm going to leave that blank down there for now. So you got this problem area, and the left is a problem area. Forts, 6 letters. I don't know. Subject of evaluation by a college panel. If you're subject to an evaluation by a college panel, you're a representative, a rep. This has got to be a vowel, blank SS, which means it's really got to be like, is this a psi? A psi is a, that sounds correct. Israel International Space Station. Valuation by a college panel. You are not a Q. Op. ARP. Retro dish. Array. Laser solar panel. IOR. Petri dish. I like more. An application is what's evaluated by a college panel. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Petri is spelled with a Y or an I? I think it's an I. Precursor for the International Space Station, it was the something. I'm guessing it's I. I think that's correct. All right, I wasn't sure of this section earlier because I didn't have any other ins, but now I'm a little happier. And we got array, so let's take a look down here. Not any would be nary. Nary, an answer was found in the crossword clue. Okay, maybe it's not valid. Let's get rid of this. We're getting close here. Canaries stops filming cuts. Okay. False witness. Not any is nary. So we want something something a something. It's probably an R. Something arts. Culinary arts. Culinary arts. So this is L-I. A liar is a false witness. Okay, yep. That makes sense. I was thinking like sin, perjury, a liar, culinary arts. Very cool. We got all four of them. Good theme. I like that. That's a, how does someone come up with that when they're making a crossword puzzle? Like, oh, like culinary arts, but you can do nary, L-I. I don't know how people do that. It's crazy. Okay, anyway, intrusive is nosy. I like that. Hangs outdoors. Fir trees. Oh, this was C, but I didn't have an answer for it. I didn't answer for that either. Microsoft offering email, e-tail. I gotta go through A. So what letter? E obviously starts with an E, but what other letters start with an E? E, A, B, C, D, E, F. F something. Burden is to, not sure, but F is a possibility. F, G, H, I, J, K, L is one is also. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So there's 7. Of course, I don't remember those now that I've said them, but there are a few. Excel is the answer, though. Why don't I just go through Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel? Okay, we got it, whatever. Burden is to tax somebody if you burden them. The top tier is the attic. Now we're cooking. Nervous twitch is what I'm doing with my leg right now because I'm getting closer on the crossword. Is a tick. That sounds good. Baiku. That's a thought, an idea. Baidu, search engine, never heard of that, but everything else looks really good. Culinary, tick, Excel's definitely correct, attic's correct, Abe, tax, tick, yeah, I think we're good there. Hang outdoors is an air fort, aerate, air, gosh, I don't know, why do I not know? This is gonna be the key to getting a couple letters over here too. Mahi, I don't know. Makes a mess in a way as a pet is drools, is slurps, just eats. Agree to is yes. Come together is mix. I know I had that in there. Let's go back over here. E something. Alpha Centauri A. E-voice? Electronic voice? I don't like that though. It's gonna be anything. Drag is to tote. Oh, it's a different language. So I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Eto. I have no idea. Tote. You're dragging something. You're toting it. I feel like toting is not as dragging is like a hassle. Toting is just like carrying. So I don't know if I like that, but I'm a director. I have no idea. Atira, IAL, denial, trivial. Got stuck on like permanently going into pencil to non-permanent because I don't know any of these at this point. Oh, I should know this one though. Like respect for a parent is feel spatial, bishal, mishal, pishal, ritual, ricious. Talking point of a political debate is I still don't know that. Don't know my Elvis Costello hit. Notting Hill. It's a song. Blank blank N, which gotcha. Mine. Like that. Even a bow. What did I have in here? Peer. Culinary arts was correct. Okay, so it is. This is section at the end of a textbook. Why do I not know what this is? Errand? Errant? Erect? ER? Race? You sure? I like this being an N. For real? Maine? Can't be a T because it's got a K here. Like. AL, it's gotta be a like. Gosh. 45 minutes. Don't know what this is. That's what's killing me. If I had this and I knew what it was, I would have getting the downs would be, or getting the acrosses would be much more doable for the middle. Hang outdoors is to air out. You hang something outdoors. Say air if that's how you spell it. You air out like on a clothesline that you're hanging your laundry. Okay. Makes a mess in a way as a pet is. There Will Be Blood. It's a drama, serious movie, I think, with like guys or some famous actors in there. Have not seen it though. Is Oilman? Is there like an oil thing like out in the West? Seasonal malady is an ailment. Oh, that's not right. That's not even correct. Is like respect for parent is aim, oil, UI. Seasonal malady is don't know. Gotcha. This could be something yoki, ka with an E, an I, a U. This could be any vowel or an S. All those. Nah, I guess it could be. I like it being an E. And I just don't know a rate. You sure? That it? Add it? I don't think that's correct. Talking point? Argue? Gotcha, I guess. Ooh. Seasonal malady is the flu. Maybe it is argue? Okay. Gotcha. No, it's I see. I see. So ensue? Ensue? I like oilmen. Something Yoshiki dolls. Osaka dolls. I said issue how many times? 17? And why didn't I put it in? I don't know myself sometimes. All right. I literally said like, oh, what's a talking issue? What do they talk about? What are the issues they talk about? An issue. That's the answer. You fool. Whatever. Okay. You sure is something, and I'm just guessing it's Osaka because that's a city in Japan. And it was Japanese Osaka dolls, but it's not that. It's something else. Okay. You sure? Isis? Iris? Errata? I've never heard of that. I don't look at the back of textbooks enough. Didn't look at the back of textbooks enough. Bay? I bet. You bet? Elvis Costello hit. I lit. What the heck? Why is this so difficult? Oh, here we go. Final. Finial. I still don't know this. Why do I still not know this? Feroil. Ferial. This has got to be a vowel. Got to be. Like, I know what the director is. Just sounds Kurosawa, sounds Asian, Japanese, and that probably ends in an A, an I. It was on an I, because I would be wrong. It's got to be an A or an O. I look at this, though, and I still don't know what it is. Adira? Drag is... Maybe it is road. Finial? Eroin? Adira? I don't like that. Okay, Elvis Costello hit is... Nothing's abbreviated, but that wouldn't really help anyway. Bay? Ray? I mean, this could be anything for me. You sure? I win. It's not a Q. It's not an E. It can't be a vowel. I think. You sure? It is? That's probably it. Are you sure it is? Arasa? I've never heard of that. Am I missing ER Rasa? Air ASA? And Tay, sure, just because it's a song, something I haven't heard of, but that's a word I've not heard before. That's probably wrong, but let's see what we have up here. Air out, agree to, you shake on, you help with, makes a mess in a way as a pet, is no-nos, does a no-no when it makes a mess? Ooh. I mean, you're telling your pet, like, no, that's not something you should be doing. I don't hate that. Ones who are out of sight are not mentioned in the bibliography. They are, it's a no to not mention someone in the bibliography if you use their in your paper. A lot of, yeah, college application, textbook. Now we're talking about not citing things or ones who are out of sight. That could be a different kind of sight, but let's see. Flaky white fish. Tilapia, mahi, ahi, carp, cod, orca. Orca? I don't think it's orca. Environmental concern. It's they're chopping down the trees. They have the factory, I think, right? And then they can't, all the trees are gone, so then they can't make any more trees. Oh no, that's what it was. It was the factory needed the trees, or needed the land or the water or something, and they did it so it upset the Lorax because the Lorax, its environment was bad, and then also the factory went out of business because they used all of the trees too quickly. I think that's what it was. So it's like sustainability was the issue. So maybe it's sustainability? Dr. Seuss abbreviation, maybe? I don't know. Come together. Agree to is sent. I like sustainability. Makes a mess in a way. As a pet is spills. God, I think I can get this. That's what's bothering me. Agree to. Blank Osaka dolls. All right, I'm gonna think for a bit here and go quiet and see if I can come up with something. All right, I don't think I'm getting this. These up here, I'm not sure of, not really confident in. And then Elmer's an E or U. I don't know. Cartoon dog is a something rough, but then smart. I'm not smart enough to know the definite answer to that. Sling is a word, but smart can't be a verb. I'm not sure. I'm going to reveal. I want to check. Let me throw in some crazy answers that I don't think are correct. Let's do mahi, and let's do mix. And agree to is, I don't know. Let's just check these and see what I have wrong. It's probably going to be yes, check anyway. Whoa! Okay, lots of things are wrong. Okay. Okay, these are wrong. Oda's Elmer Fudd. Ren? Sting, maybe? Lilt? Let's try that. I'm going to reveal. Let's get rid of. Yeah, I wasn't confident in these. Air out. It's not aerate, A-R-A-T-E. Because that's not how you spell aerate. It's A-E-R-A-T-E is aerate, unless something I don't know of. Makes a mess. That's still, it's not really going to change anything, though. Agree to is whatever. I don't know that. I don't know any of these. Let's reveal just this word. Ashkadals. Marty Matrio? Shaka dolls? I don't know. Am I pronouncing that correctly? M-A-T-R-Y-O? I don't know that. Oh, it's probably et al. Is it et al? Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, et al. That's gettable. And then come together is gel, I assume. Smog is the pollution problem. That was gettable. Agree to is, I'm not sure. Makes a mess is something. Flaky white fish. Check that. Check the puzzle. Smog and gel were correct. Agree to is, I don't know. Air. You hang outdoors, you're not airing it out, you are air dry. That's what it is. Agree to is okay. Flaky white fish. I don't know this. Saki? Taki? Iaki? Makes a mess. Let's check air dries. All that sounds pretty good. And then makes a mess is sheds and a hockey. I have not heard of that. Check the puzzle. That's all correct. Is it EIR? I don't know. It doesn't matter at this point. So it is. You sure? I'm in? The? I don't know. No, because T was wrong. I said it is earlier. So I'm not sure. Let's reveal. Yeah. They shouldn't play the music if you have to reveal. That's a, you have to earn your little song. Assam, I have heard of that. Yeah, Mir. That's the Russian space station, I think. Arata, I have not heard of that before. Is it? Not it is. Is it? It is? Whatever. I guess she makes sense, but I didn't have the H in there. Had that backwards, but that was close. Didn't get those. Filial. I don't know that either. I'm sure it's not pronounced etoile. It's probably etoile, something like that. Akira, yeah. Toke something around. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I wasn't getting this. The not knowing the dolls was tough because then that just, so many crosses are obviously it's going through the entire puzzle. I'm glad we got the theme. Unfortunately, didn't solve the puzzle. Got close. Some things I don't know. I need to brush up on my vocabulary and do some research into what all this stuff means and maybe think of a way to remember it. But I was close on like smog, etol I probably could have gotten. Okay, gel, I'd mix, whatever. I'm not going to go look up all the things I don't know because that's going to take too long. This video is already going to be a long one. So thanks for watching if you made it this far, and hopefully you solved the Thursday puzzle. Let me know if you got the theme in the comments. That was a good one, I thought. A new kind of theme, which always amazes me because there's a crossword puzzle every day, and I guess 4 themes a week, and they do a pretty good job of coming up with new ones. So people are creative, people are smart. Sting, I don't get that. So that's one I'll look up as well. But we'll be back tomorrow trying to solve the Friday. No theme on a Friday, and hopefully we can solve it unlike we were today. So I will see you all tomorrow.